Good evening. We begin tonight with a horrific tragedy southeast of our city. 6 young people were killed early this morning after a collision with a semi-truck. RCMP say the victims, ranging from 17 to 20 years old, were traveling eastbound on Range Road 490. They collided with a Husky Oil semi-truck. Now, both the car and the semi ended up submerged in a slough near the intersection.
The driver was found when the initial call command members arrived, that he was found wandering around in the water. Both vehicles ended up in the water in the northeast corner of the intersection. The semi-driver was trapped for about an hour before he was rescued, and when we recovered the vehicle, we discovered 5 more deceased inside.
The young driver later died in hospital. The adult male semi-driver was taken to Lloydminster Hospital with undetermined injuries. Now, he is in stable condition. The tanker was carrying crude oil at the time. Police say Husky is emptying the trunk before they can examine and remove it from the scene. Now, the cause of the crash is not yet known. Police are looking into whether speed or alcohol may have played factors. Now, the victims' names have not been released. The area is closed off to traffic. Well, cleanup continues at the scene of the train derailment here in the border city. It happened late yesterday afternoon. 7 cars carrying crude oil left the track while leaving the train yard. Now, Canadian Pacific Rail is looking at what went wrong. Megan Willis was at the scene and has more.
I'm here at the site of the derailment. You can see the overturned cars behind me. CP says its focus right now is the cleanup and that a full investigation has been launched.
Since the derailment, cranes have arrived and they were able to move the locomotive and 2 cars from the scene. The remaining cars are expected to be moved throughout the weekend. This was the scene last night just after 5 o'clock when the train derailed near 52nd Street and 40th Avenue. No one was injured, and although there was some concern because the cars were carrying crude oil, Canadian Pacific Rail says there is no public safety risk as no oil was leaked.
The important aspect is to continue to work with the local officials to ensure that our crews are taking all the necessary steps to put in place a full cleanup, and as well as while that's happening, a full investigation has been launched to determine what not only what the cause was, but what led to the cause of this incident.
As for the cause of the derailment, CP officials say it's too early to know what caused the cars to go off track.
Every incident is different and unrelated, and they all have their unique circumstances, and this one has its own situation, own set of circumstances that our company will be looking at to determine what did take place here.
CP officials say they aren't sure how long the cleanup will take, but they will remain on scene until everything is in order and the cause of the incident is determined. Megan Willis, Newcap News.
An update now on a crash involving a semi-trailer carrying a load of cattle. Now, it happened yesterday afternoon on 40th Avenue and 67th Street. Police say the trailer was carrying 44 cattle on board. 1 cow died on scene. 2 others had to be euthanized due to the severity of their injuries. Now, the driver was taken to hospital with undetermined injuries. There's no word yet on his condition. Now, it's not known what caused the crash. The RCMP's investigation continues. Charges are pending against a local man after police seized 30 long-barreled firearms and ammo. Police found the guns yesterday afternoon in the apartment complex after obtaining a search warrant for firearms investigation. Now, charges of unsafe storage of firearms and ammunition are pending against a local 36-year-old man. Now, police have not released his name. He's expected to appear in Alberta court on October 1st. Owners of exotic cars from around the region gathered today for an annual fundraising tour. The Saskatchewan Association of Automobile Clubs is raising money for 2 area museums, and this year the local Just Cruising Car Club are revving their engines and joining the cause. Now, earlier this morning, a group of drivers left Lloydminster and hit the road. The road trip will see them stop by in Maidstone, Cutknife, and North Battleford, and 50 cars are expected to join them along the way.
Good run to get the cars out and stretch them out a little bit and have some fun.
Ron Walsh says the fundraiser is a great opportunity to wipe the dust off his hobby car and put it into action.
It's a lot more fun driving these cars than sitting and polishing them and looking at them in the garage. So Vehicles are meant to be driven. The old cars last a lot longer if they're used.
Oh, absolutely excited. This is the first run for me this year. It's only been local shows and the weather's been so poor. A lot of the car shows have been rained out this year. So a chance to cruise down the road with a bunch of people who love the hobby and love cars is just a great day.
Now, it's not known how much money was raised, but all the money that does get raised today will go towards museums in Cut Knife and Maidstone.